And so this man is all over the world, Europe, he travels near, he travels far. He's actually right here from Detroit, Michigan.
We don't have a lot of time. I got a plane to catch. First of all, you need to understand just what has happened these last couple of days, right? And the information is great. That's good. But you guys need to continue to do this. You need to continue to support each other, because what just happened is that somebody just like you put a program together to tell you how to do exactly what you're going to do. Right? Now listen to me. This is why this is amazing. Let's not talk about the information, the people who came. This is amazing because oftentimes this is why our kids have a hard time in school. And this is no disrespect, but in an urban school, 74% of our teachers are white females. So you have 74% of teachers teaching a group of kids that they know absolutely nothing about. They don't understand where they come from. They don't understand their background. So they did go to school. I mean, they listen to me. You gotta love the 74% of white females that are in the schools. You gotta love them because they're there because they care. So don't get it twisted. If the bros cared, we'd be there. We're not in the schools. So this is not a diss to our white females. What I'm trying to explain to you is that there's a disconnect because they are very sound as it relates to pedagogy. They know their stuff. But the challenge is teaching is not information. Teaching is both relationship and information. So the relationship you have and the understanding you have with the people you're teaching, they go hand in hand. So what you just got was not just information, but you are legitimately getting it from somebody who is you, who have been through what you've been through. So even when she speaks, when they speak, right, there's a clarity. Are you listening to me? There's a clarity. She understands. So guys, whatever they tell you to do, you need to do it. I'm just being real. Like get over the ghetto stuff. Get over the poverty and the lack stuff. Somebody tell you you need to pay $200, you need to pay $200. I'm just telling you, somebody tell you you need to be in Jamaica next year, you need to be in Jamaica. I'm just saying, whatever they tell you to do, you need to do what they tell you to do. Right? And this is why I got a problem with Christians. I'm like, don't even call yourself no Christian. Don't do that. Stop saying Christian because you wanted me. And you're making me look bad out here in the world. So don't be saying you're no Christian if you're not really living it, right? Here's a challenge I have with Christians. They go to church, they read the Bible, you praying, but you're not listening. You're not doing what he tells you to do. So when you read the Bible, the people who did, all right, so watch this. So Pilate, right, he didn't have, I'm like, bro, you messed up. Like, I don't even know what you was thinking. You got like many occasions you were told who this was. To the point that even your wife had a dream and came and told you like, boo, I know we ain't whatever they are, but I had a dream. Just leave my man alone. Bottom line, just don't touch him. Right? It's what Stormy said earlier. And you got to make the connections. So what happened was because he had a low self-esteem, because Pilate cared about what other people thought, he didn't do what was right, he did what was popular. His wife said, leave him alone. Just let my man go. Like, it ain't even that deep. But he was worried about what the people would say, and if he didn't please them, he might lose his gig. Or worse things gonna happen when you crucify Christ. Come on. So watch this. But the woman who the man of God said, I know this is your last, just give it to me though. What? Me and my son was gonna eat this and die. No, don't do that. Just give it to me. That don't even make sense. Give it to me, And if you give it to me, then I want you to go out and get some containers and bring them back, and God gonna fill them up. And she did exactly what he told her to do and was blessed. Some of you sit in this room and you think it's sitting in the room that's gonna get you there. It's not. It's doing what they tell you to do, exactly like they tell you to do it, that's gonna blow you up. So whatever they tell you to do, do it. Now, when Stormy said she was pregnant, I had the slightest idea. I didn't know. I don't know any of that. This is what I do know. I didn't even know who Stormy was. And my boy called me 2-3 years ago, one of my first GED students in Huntsville, Alabama. Like, that's the first thing I've ever done, started a GED program, because I got one. My boy Shaft called me. It was like this chick named Stormy. I need you to look her up online, and then she's going to eventually give you a call. I need you to look after her for me. Wow. I was like, all right, bet. What do you want me to do exactly? He's like, I don't know, but just, she gonna hook up with you, and when she hook up with you, I just need you to look out for her. I was like, okay, I got you. This is my guy. When we talk about communities, like, that's how you get in the community. Somebody you know, tell somebody, like, that's how it works. So I'm just gonna keep it 100. When Stormy called me and was like, yo, I'm doing some Detroit, I need you. I got an event tomorrow. Like, I got an event tomorrow. So my people meet the day before. So they got a meetup right now. I'm not at the meetup. I'm not there. I don't get into like 9 something at night and I'm going to bed. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at the event. Like, I don't do that. So when she called me, I didn't go talk to my lawyer or talk to the person that does my...
Yes, your PR.
I was like, what you need? She told me what she needed. And then she said, how much? I was like, you tell me how much. Whatever you tell me, if you tell me $5,000, you tell me $10,000. I charge $50,000. I'm like, but whatever you, my boy Shaft told me to look out for. That's what you know. So I got an honorable relationship. So because Shaft told me to look out for, y'all gotta hear what I'm saying. Some of y'all so fake. You so fake. So I could have been like, well, my boy Shaft told me to look out for, but not on the gig. I'm a professional. This is how much I charge. I wasn't on that. I was like, whatever. Like, listen to me. Y'all got to hear what I'm telling you. I wasn't playing no negotiation games. Like, we didn't go back and forth. I didn't go like, okay, 10. All right, what about 20? You feel me? All right, 20 then. And let's try to get to 15. So I'm saying, you're not honoring your own word. You allowing situations to make you gotta honor your word. And if you honor your word, she went and got the stuff like she said. She came back and Paul did exactly, I'm sorry, the man got exactly what Saul said was gonna happen. That's the exact same thing that happened. Eli and Elijah, I'm sorry. He did the exact same, he told her like, do this. She did it and boom. And then her son died and he brought her son back to life. He did everything he said he was gonna do because she did what she was supposed to do. So you waiting for the blessing, but you ain't even being obedient. You gotta be obedient to the word that you got. So it was a word she gave you, because the word other women gave you, other individuals gave you. You gotta, whatever, she said it, everything ain't gonna appeal to you, but whatever it is, be obedient to it. So listen to me, I just gave you something. One of two things, go home and follow through on those things. And listen to me, it doesn't have to make sense. You are where you are right now because of how you think. So stop thinking like that. I'm just being real, like, you stuck on stupid. You keep doing it the way you're doing it. That ain't working for you. Stop. And the problem is, you so close to it that you're making it right because you're close to it. It ain't right. I'll never forget it. I was in Huntsville, Alabama doing my thing, and I was like, God, I'm ready to take it to the next level. He's like, all right, cool. First thing I want you to do is stop buying food stamps. I'm looking for some deep revelation from God. He's like, stop buying food stamps. I'm like, what? I'm getting 400 for 2. What? I'm in college. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Alabama. I still got my Detroit connects up. I'm still like, who this month? Who need cash this month? I got 200 on it. I'm about to go cash out. I'm about to buy juice that I don't normally buy, name brand cereal. I'm about to go down. I'm about to get Captain Crunch this month. Boy, God, not Lieutenant Crunch. I want to get Lieutenant Crunch. I was like, Captain Crunch it is. I'm getting the Welch's juice, not the great value. The guy was like, I need you to stop buying food stamps. I'm like, food stamps? He said, no, it's really not about the food stamps. It's two things. One is that you don't think I can take your 200 and stretch it to 400. That's the first problem I'm having with you. Sometimes when you take these food stamps. And the second problem I'm having with you, son, is that the trust between me and you. The fact that you gotta go do that and you can't come to me and ask me if I can. So your mind is warped. So I'm gonna need you to fix your thinking. Like, where'd you get, I'm telling y'all, I was like, my wife was like, DVDs came out, CDs. I'm like, bet, let me call Detroit. Who got the new VHS? You know what I'm saying? Who got the new VHS? The Sony boy for 300. Who got it for 150? It's like Ian's shipment is actually on his way to Atlanta, and we can make a quick stop. I'm like, bet, I'm getting on the phone. Hey, my boy, he coming to the A. He gonna stop through Huntsville first. How many of y'all need a VHS boy? I'm telling my boy I got 10, so I'm gonna need to give mine for free, because I got you 9 other ones, bro. That's what I was on. My mom said, I'm trying to be a millionaire, but I'm acting like somebody in poverty. Millionaires ain't getting food stamps. Millionaires ain't shop. Look, I'm making money now. I need a receipt on all my stuff. And my man like, E.T., I got a hookup for you. I'm like, can I get a receipt? Well, about that, I'm like, I'm good there. I need to record. I need all my stuff recorded. I need to take my stuff back. I got homeboys that can do all kind of stuff in my house. And I'm like, bro, you a carpenter? I can't have you lay my floors. Why? Because I need to sue somebody. I need to be able to sue. I'm just being real. If I can't sue you, I can't have you doing my floors. I'm on a different level now. I need to be able to sue you. You know what I'm saying? You broke. If you mess my floors up, it's just gonna be my bad. I'm sorry. You done spent the money before I even got my floors laid. All my money, I gave you the check before you even laid my floor, and my phone was like, ding. I got an alert. I'm like, he cashed that check that quick? I get my check to Lowe's like anything wrong, for real. I had some little crown molding wrong. I'm like, y'all gonna have to come on back out. And I'm telling you, the CEO, the president came back out. I'm like, where your homies at? He's like, they got another job. I gotta fix it. I don't even know why they did it like this in the first place. They know better. I'm wealthy now. I need a receipt.
That's right.
I need you to be just as committed as I am to these floors. Oh, somebody better hear what I'm saying. And so you're going to get some stuff here that you're not. Now, I'm grateful that Stormy even asked me to come, because I know this is a women's thing. Right? So I'm about to go in on y'all, and I'm about to get y'all ready dealing with men, all right? We're about to go in. Let me know when my mom, because the book, she just, we almost there, right? Listen to me very closely. And I want to honor my mom, right? So I helped my mom with the book, get the book done. The $23,000 it cost to get 10,000 hard copies done, I paid for it. Right? I didn't do a business transaction. I'm like, I got it. But I told my mom, like, it's like on the street, we're going to have to get that 23 back before we... It's business too, though. We're going to get that 23 back before folks start buying purses and stuff. Right? Now listen to me very closely. I'll say this in the Spirit of God. She's releasing it, and you guys understand when you bless somebody at the bottom level, you get a different blessing than you do when you're waiting for something to come. All right? I'm going to put a link up in a minute for the pre-release. Money back guarantee. My mama gonna sign it. We're gonna get it to you when it comes out. I haven't said it to the world yet, but there's gonna be some other perks that come with buying it and helping her get it off the ground. Because it's on the ground level right now, right? And I got a lot of people that's a part of my Breathe You organization that's going, they already like, that's Imam, I got it. I didn't make this trip happen. This is the Lord. I'm telling you in this room that God, if you help her at the ground level, I'm just telling you how the Bible, what the word says, you're going to get a blessing, amen? And so I'm going to put the link up in a minute, all right? And we're going to go, I think, are these my slides? Let me know when my mom's stuff, I'll take my mom off because I know what I got to say. But I just have it up there. If you got anything up there, hit that first one for me. If it's something, it might not even be nothing, I don't know. Can we hit something to see if it's something? All right, give me time. You my best friend right here. What time is this? Tell me the time.
It is 5:21 p.m.
5:21, so I got 20 minutes to make this happen. I'm gonna open up for question and answers. All right, so here's the first one, right? There are many of you sitting in this room and you are hearing, you know, I became a millionaire, like you hearing it, right? You hearing it. But some of you are listening and you're listening like, man, I hope that's gonna be me one day. Right? And what I want to do for you is I want to help you. I don't want you here listening, getting information, and then going back home saying one day that's going to be me. Right? This is what I need you to do for me. I need you to go home and I need you to feel like you belong in this place right here. I don't care if you came for free, your homegirl paid for you, you barely got in, somebody opened the door, and you got in through the back door was open, you walked in, got to see, you ain't paid for nothing. Listen to me very carefully when I tell you, you belong. So, I came in, I wanted to hear Stormy speak, because I cannot feed her sheep if I don't know what she owns. So I'm listening to her talk to you. I'm listening to her talk to you and I'm like, okay, cool. She said that. All right, so I'm gonna say this. So she said that when she wrote the book was about re-engineering her success. She wanted to go back and think about the most important principles and give those principles to you. Can I tell you what my mom said? My mom said that she discovered that I had this thing since I was 5. You feel me? My mom was like, yo, since he was 5. The problem with me though for a long time is although I had the gift, I did not understand that I belonged. I've been had this gift. I remember the first time I started doing NFL and NBA, I remember when I went in, God told me, don't take no pictures. I'm like, don't take no pictures? I'm about to be with Cam Newton. What you mean don't take no pictures? I gotta take a pic and then post it for the world. On this birthday, I gotta pick it and let everybody know I know Cam. When the season starts, I gotta put my pic up with Kyrie Irving, let them know I know Kyrie. Like, God, I got it. He said, no, don't take no pics. I'm like, don't take no pics. Like, once the world see who I'm with, then I can raise my money. Like, I don't know how it work in heaven. Like, maybe in heaven, the angels ain't got to say who they are up here. You just know who they are. I'm not really sure, God, how it work in heaven. I'm telling you on earth, you need to be picked out with people. People need to see you with the rich and famous. So I don't know what's going on up there, but I'm trying to tell you down here, you got it confused a little bit. I love you, but you trying to mess up my swag. Are you telling me to go into a place with celebrities and act like I was never there? This don't even sound right. This don't even make no sense. I know, lean not unto thine own understanding. But I'm leaning on this one though. I don't care what you say. I gotta go in here and tell you, he said, son, you're not getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking to me to hear yourself talk. Do not take pictures. Don't ever take pictures when you go in. I was like, all right, cool, but between me and you, I ain't feeling it. He was like, you better go in there with a cheerful spirit or you might as well not even go in there. So fix your little face. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you was a kid, they made you wash the dishes and you didn't want to wash the dishes and they was like, look, I'm going to be real with you. You about to get your butt whipped and wash the dishes. So if I was you, I'd go in there and act like I want to wash dishes. Make it fun. Go in there and do bubbles or something and start calling out characters or something. But you better go in there and have fun. And so I would go in there and I would do my thing and I wouldn't take pics. Let me see your phone real quick. I want to show you something. You ever been to New York? Anybody ever been to New York? You ever? Straight up. Like, I love Detroit, but for real. New York, Manhattan at night. Watch this though. This is the problem a lot of y'all have in this room. When you go to Times Square and you see people doing this, It's like, oh, they ain't from New York. This must be her first time here. She ain't from here. Listen to me very closely. The crooks that are out, the predators that are looking to take advantage of people, they know that they can get you potentially by the way you carry your phone and what you're doing. It is obvious that this your first time here. It's obvious that you don't belong. It's obvious you ain't from New York. Oh, somebody better hear what I'm telling you. Somebody better hear what I'm telling you. God said, when you walk in there and you speak, you better speak. And when you come out of that place, Cam Newton better not feel like you a groupie. Oh, you're not hearing what I'm saying? I didn't even know God was blessing me. God said, I saw Steve Smith, who was a wide receiver, and when I walked past, you know what I'm saying, he a little short dude, he was like, you know what I'm saying, like, what you doing in here? And because I counted, God told me to come in and act like you belong. I was like, look, young boy, I know you in the NFL and you the man, but I promise you, bro, you don't want this. Now, I ain't trying to be funny, but I can tell, like, you feel me, where you come from, like, you can pump these dudes because you got that, but I'm from Detroit, I promise you. I promise you, this is fear you looking for, like, we wasn't born, we wasn't built to be scared of nothing, bro. So I promise you, I'm here to speak, but I promise you, if you want to get down, we can get down, bro. I don't got no problem with it. I promise you I ain't got no problems with it. This was the night before the speech, and he was kind of like that, bro, you ain't supposed to be in this space. I'm from Detroit, I'm like, I'm in this space. I'm here. I'm saying, like, unless you're gonna escort me out, I'm in this joint. And kept. And the next day when the team came, I in a very respectful way, but I respected the fact that, yo, this boy got that dog. And I can see why he's short, but he killing the league, because he got that, and I addressed it. When I walked out of there, Cass was like, yo, he belonged here. And I started getting one call from another from the NFL. Wow. I just did a basketball camp for some kids in Atlanta. Cam Newton flew to the basketball program, came straight from the program to my hookup, and did hot dog me. He wasn't on no picture taking. He did a full blast 15, 20-minute speech. He told me, I'm from College Park. This is where I'm from. That's a relationship that started when he knew when I came, he like, yo, he ain't no groupie. Like, he challenged, look, this is what God was showing me. Most of the people in their life, they used to be in flunkies. They used to, most of the people in their life worshiping them. That's what they, so it was refreshing when I came in that joint like, what, you a little kid. I'm here to let y'all know, you can talk all that talk if you want to, y'all ain't won a Super Bowl. Let's go. I don't care how gifted you are. I don't care how much money y'all making. Some of y'all in this room, you lost that dog. You ain't the person you was in high school and college. You lost it. You lost your edge when you got 10 million. It wasn't supposed to be about the money. It was supposed to be about the Super Bowl. And it was time to go. Like, all right, I'll catch up with y'all on the next one. Some of you in this room, listen to me, boo. You don't need to do nothing different. Your problem is you are in places and you still I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so glad they invited me. That's what you on. You talk all that royal priesthood. I heard the affirmations. I follow Stormy. I listen to the affirmations. Y'all talking about y'all a royal priest. You don't really believe that. You just saying it with your mouth. You don't really believe you royal. You don't really believe it. That's why you got to be extra with your look. You already fine and you trying to do extra stuff to be fine because you don't know you belong. All right, let me say this and I'm going to get off this. Go back to the other one. I'm going to get off this one. I'm going to get off of this one. This is what I love about my girl. We was in high school. I'll never forget, my girl came to me, this on Finkel and Cruz. My girl was like, look, come here for me, I need to talk to you. I'm like, bet, what's up? She's like, do you love me? I was like, yeah, like, Love, like where you going? You know, because it's a sister. So you ain't asking without having you want to get to a point. You know what I'm saying? It's like a point to it. It ain't just, do you love me? And then I'm gonna kiss you and hug you and make you feel good. It's not. It's Detroit sisters. This ain't, she ain't on none of that. It's got a point to it, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I love you. Wow, what's up? She said, no, for real, do you love me? And I was like, yeah, I love you. What's up? She's like, I just got accepted into college, and if you don't get your GED and follow with me, it's over. Listen to me very closely. Y'all been dealing with some dudes that you ain't got no business dealing with, but you don't know you belong, and so you just lower your standards. You just so desperate. I can see it coming. You so desperate. And my man like, you about to take advantage of it, because you just come in here like, I just want to board for you. I want to do anything to get a man. I don't usually do that, but I want to. People ask me, other than God, why do you worship the ground your girl walked on? Because when she was young, she was like, I'm out. You have one option. That's your GED and come follow me. Or when I go to college, I'm about to find me somebody in college that's about their business. I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of y'all in here, you're going to get in trouble with God because God brought you, he brought him in your life so you can raise the standard and make my man come up, and you done brought it all the way down. And my man ain't got to do no work. He ain't got to do jack. He don't got to do jack. You ain't making my man step up. My girl was like, I'm out. My mother couldn't get me to do it, the teachers, the counselors. I took my boy to night school and practiced for the GED. And passed the GED and followed her to college. And after being in college for an entire year, I'm talking about Obama, like that's cool, but these dudes were dressing like Obama in the late 80s, early 90s. And I was looking at, if my girl, if she wake up, she is not going to do with me. After my freshman year, I was like, will you marry me? I'm going to roll these jokers quick. Let's go right now. She didn't know what she was getting. And I promise y'all, my girl knows she belongs. I promise y'all, my girl come to the event dressed not just like, she like, I'm not about to do all of that. I'm coming as myself. And I'll come home in the world, E.T. And she like, if you don't get your butt in there and wash them dishes, you have all them dishes when I can't believe you did that. You started washing and you ain't finna dry, and then you ain't separated and put up. If you don't get your butt in there and separate, I don't care nothing about them clapping for you. I ain't your doggone cheerleader. I'm your doggone coach. Get that speech you did was what? I'm trying to tell y'all, about 6 months ago in church, she pulled me to the side of the crib. She's like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. What you mean by that? She's like, I ain't trying to be funny, but your sermons is whack. I can tell you ain't studying no more. Last time you read a book, I was like, I don't know, bro, about 6 months, I can tell. She's like, your stuff whack. I'd rather hear the assistant pastor. Your stuff whack. You might as well just sit down and let my man do it, because it seems like he's growing. You ain't growing. I'm saying just like that. And God put her in my life to be a helpmeet, not to be my flunky. Not to let me talk to her any kind of way. Come on, somebody. Not to do her any kind of way. Come on. Not to tear her esteem down, but to build her up. Come on, he put somebody in my life that's going to challenge you to go to the next level. That say, I don't care nothing about no cheerleaders. I'm not here to cheerlead. And most of y'all, you're doing it because you just so happy to have a man with a job. You got somebody to take to it, you better know you belong. You better know you belong. When Dan Gilbert first called me and there was a room full of white males, I used to be in there doing my thing, but I'm being real Stormy. I was in there killing it, but I knew I wasn't killing it. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? God, like, you in a room full of white males and you feel like you don't belong because you got a t-shirt on and a baseball cap. Have you lost your mind? When Dan Gilbert called me, it was 30 men in the room. Warren Buffett was coming to do a lunch, and they called me. God said, you know who these people are. You think they call you because they like you? You think they call you because they trying to hook you up? Are you stupid? Do you know why they call you? And I promise y'all, I went in that room and I looked up every name that was in there. You talking trillionaires and billionaires. And I was saying to myself, okay, God, he said, you belong. I said, okay, God, I don't got that kind of money. What am I doing here? He said, listen to me, son. If they try to take over Detroit, if you look right here, as much money as they got, it ain't nobody in this room that can talk to the people in Detroit. They brought you because you're the only one that can relate to the people in Detroit and take their country to that level. Many people ain't got no doggone credibility in the street. He ain't got no credibility in the hood. You belong. And you take your butt in there. And when they called me, everybody was wearing a suit. I had a baseball hat on and a t-shirt. And still knew I belonged in the room. That's your problem. You don't really believe you belong. So when you come in, you give it 60% or 70%. You ain't got that dog, and you got that dog because where you from. But you don't release that dog because you like, I'm just so glad they asked me to come. Come on. Come on. God is not just asking you to be at the table. He got a chair for you. Come on. He got a chair with your name on it. Come on. The days that you serve somebody is over, boo. The days that you go to the devil and get somebody a meal, them days is over with. The days that you just take somebody's cup. Well, can I get you some more drink? The days is over with. I'm just so happy to be in the house. There's a table. You're supposed to be at the table. There's a chair with your name on it. And God on it, when you sit down, you can eat much as you want to eat. Why? Because you belong. And if I can get you look at that Stormy. And you're like, man, if I could be like Stormy one day, you understand the reason why you're in the room with her? You understand you're in the room with her? Because you go be at the table, and all she about to do is release. If you come on somebody, if you know you're supposed to be at the table, don't stand up and act like you're supposed to be at the table. You sit down, get your butt up, and act like you're supposed to be here. You in heaven and not the tail. You in heaven and not the tail. The time to go to the upper group, it's time for you to be told. My mama said it, you know enough of it. It's time for you to do something yourself. And when you go to the table, I want you to go to the table like, what? Not arrogant, but my daddy paid the price. My people were slaves for 400 years. We already paid the price. It's not time to sit down and eat now. God only do some of me. Oh, come on, don't stop now. You belong. You ought to be excited about that. You belong. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all the truth. When I realized I belong, I gave my price and I gave it unapologetically. You know why? Because when you bring me in your company, you brought me because nobody else could do what I do. And your company about to go to the next level because I came here. Because I brought my anointing in that place, it's about to be blessed. You're going to pay me for that. You're not going to nickel and dime me. You're going to give me what I'm worth. All right, I'm about to go to the next one. Come on. Act like it. Come on. I want you to envision the house, the relationship, the time. Whatever it is, come on. The girlfriend that you hanging around ain't haters. Y'all all traveling together and making it happen. Come on. You belong. If I don't teach you nothing else, once we activate and she knows you belong here, then you're going to go to a whole other level, bro. You're going to deal with a whole different kind of man and you know you belong here. See, you attract to them bucket heads that you go, I just want to wash your shoes. I just want to wash your clothes. I just want to fix your food. When you step up and realize that you're a royal priesthood and you're a chosen generation, that you're going to come into somebody else's life and it's going to be iron sharpening iron. Have a seat. Watch this guy. And hear it. I got here because my mother didn't play, and I got here because my wife don't play. You don't get to this greatness having Du Bois around you. You don't get here having yes men around you. I'm gonna say it one more time. You can't, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, listen to me very closely. I believe, I hate when everybody say, LeBron James, he went to 8 championships. LeBron James, he didn't have a coach that Michael Jordan had. He ain't had a coach that Kobe had. I gotta ask the question, why don't you have it? You good enough to have it.
Right.
But some of us, and we don't want to be honest, some of us don't want that. Because some of us don't want to be pushed like that. Some of us don't want to be pushed like that. We want to be able to tell coach what to do. We want to be able to go off on coach and tell coach, sit your butt out. Michael Jordan never would have told Phil Jackson to sit your butt out. Kobe Bryant would have never told Phil Jackson, sit your butt out. He would never disrespect a coach like that, because Phil Jackson would say, you out of here. Or call Kobe and ask Kobe. He told Kobe, if you want to be the coach, you coach. I'm out of here. And guess what Kobe did? 2-3 years later, called Phil Jackson back, said, I'm sorry. Read the book. I'm sorry. Can you come back? Yeah, if you change your attitude, I can. And he came back, and guess what happened? You won 2 championships. Some of y'all in this room, you don't want to be coached. You want to put your name with Stormy name. You want to shoot us. I tell you, you want to put your name. You want to put your name with it, but you don't want to do what you told. So if you want to do what you want to do, you want to your own platform, and let's see how far you get. Let's see how far you go. I'm here today because I had a great coach when I was young. Police came to the house. Somebody said your son stole some yo-yos from the candy store. Is that true? My mama didn't say this. Not my baby. My baby ain't no thief. Get off my porch. My mom said, Eric, go upstairs real quick. The police here. They said you stole something, son. Did you steal something? I have no reason to believe the police just come to my door for no reason whatsoever. Son, did you steal the yo-yos? No, I ain't trying to be funny. Your babies is cutting a class. They a fool in school. And you running up there on the teacher. You lost your mind. You running up on the teacher, talking about the teacher. You think somebody want to get paid $50,000 to deal with your baby? You think somebody gonna get paid $50,000 to be manipulative of the crook? I know my baby, not from 8 to 4, you don't. You don't know him. And you know the one at home. You don't know the one in school that's cutting a clown. Come on, but I was raised. If I have to come, if the teacher makes a mistake and think he was acting a fool, and I got to come home from work. If she lying or she ain't, if you make it where it's like 50-50, I promise you, you will regret that I ever came up to that dog in school. That's how I was raised. There's nobody cutting no corners. My wife used to say to me all the time, baby, I know you can speak, but is this the Mickey Mouse Club? You ain't at the Chamber of Commerce. You ain't got no website. You ain't got no business cards. You don't have a VIN number, an EIN number. You ain't profit, non-profit. You just going and speaking. You ain't got no contract. You ain't got no rider. Is this the Mickey Mouse Club? Or are we Disney? And you only do one or two things under those types of leadership. You either blow up and become #1 in the world, or you fall because you can't handle the pressure. There's no middle ground. I need you, but that only comes when my wife knows I love you to life, baby, but I'll leave you. Y'all singing, I have another one of you in a minute. Your whole spirit bad about it. Your whole spirit bad. You don't believe that. You singing it, then he do something stupid. You like, okay, I'm gonna forgive you. If you give my man 50 chances, how many of you think he gonna take? He gonna take 51. I'm telling you, I go over Diddy. Diddy like, you don't get no strikes. And she had to prove, like, I'm not playing with you, I promise you. You don't get no strikes with me because I value myself too much to be dealing with this foolishness. I'd rather be, all right, we gotta hurry up. Let's go to the second one. We gotta hurry up. What time is it up? Let's go, we finish at 6, I'm sorry.
5:46.
All right, you are your past, okay? Stop running from it. You are your past, stop running from it. Listen to me, what I want you to do is understand that it is your past that gives you your DNA. Stop running from it. Why are you ashamed when you're dealing with millions of other humans who also have done some stupid stuff? Everybody messed up. So why are you tripping on the fact that they messed up, you messed up, and now you're ashamed of what you did? You ashamed of what happened to you. Some sick person did something to you, and some kind of way you make it act like something you did wrong. Maybe I didn't know you didn't do nothing wrong. It's sick people, and you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you were physically abused, you were verbally abused, you were mentally abused. Go ahead and accept it. You were abused. Accept it. I know academically I'm not the one. I got a GED. I'm not that smart. I accept it. But it don't mean doom. It don't mean doom. It just means if I'm gonna get a PhD, I can't do it with phenomenal skill. I gotta do it with phenomenal will. It just means I gotta turn the paper in early. A month early, and me and the teacher go edit after edit after edit, iteration after iteration. It don't mean I can't get a PhD because I ain't smart. It just means I gotta take another route. You are your past. And let me tell you something. You are going to blow up once you accept your past. Because once you accept your past and you start speaking your past, you're going to automatically identify with you can't get your sheep if you faking it like you're a different shepherd. You can't get your sheep when you start telling your truth. I'm so mad at my mom right now. She gonna call me tomorrow. Stormy asked me to speak. I can't do it right now. I said, what's going on? I'm gonna wait for you to get there. I'm like, all right, cool. So she's like, well, how we gonna do it? I'm like, I'll feed you a question and then you go. She's wasting my doggone time. I'm rushing. We about to get a ticket because we going too fast. And she get up there and start running her mouth and I don't ask no questions. I'm saying, you could have been taught. What was you ready to meet them for? We didn't even do what we planned. And you was the one that said you needed a plan. And you didn't follow the plan. I don't even need no plan. You need a plan. We went over the plan for 3 days and you didn't follow the doggone plan. You got up there and start running your mouth. And they start clapping and everybody started asking questions. Wow. And why did it take you so long? Because you wanted to pretend like that wasn't your past.
Yeah.
Your book been ready, you weren't ready. Your ministry been ready, you weren't ready. Once you got over the shame, it just went ahead and embraced it. You automatically got your feet. You got some folk right here. Homegirl just said it. My mom, I don't know who my dad, I don't know what. You and her need to talk and you need to get her. Why? Because you just embraced your past. I'm not that smart. I'm not tripping. You don't have to be smart like Stormy said to be a millionaire. You ain't got to have no degrees. Come on, once I embrace my past. Let me show y'all what happened. People say, ETs do corporate work. That's not the truth. I don't necessarily do corporate work. I do a specific type of corporate work. So I realized when Dan Gilbert them call me and when people call me, they're not calling me to do corporate, right? They're calling me to do blue collar corporate.
Yeah.
I don't do white collar corporate. Why? Because we don't relate. So I can't get on the stage, I don't care how much you pay me. I can't get on the stage and talk to white collar folk. Why? Because we have a total different experience. And once I embrace my past, I'm from Detroit. Our people work for Ford, GM, and Chrysler. I know what the grind is. That's why I'm a little lucky, because I'm blue collar. So that's why I don't wear shirt and ties, because it don't match where I came from. Ain't nobody in Detroit put on no shirt and tie to go to the plant. And I'm telling you, you haven't blown up One of my homegirls, I love her. I went to college with her. She's a doctor, right? She's a physician. Right? It's my homegirl. We go way back. I love her, right? So she got my book, right? She got my book, and she was like, Eric, it's wrong. I was like, what's wrong? She's like, your whole phrase. I was like, what's wrong with it? When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. She's like, yes, but it's not right. I said, what's wrong with it? It's badly. I said, it's what? The English is wrong. It's when you want to succeed as badly as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I said, who doesn't sound right? Doesn't sound right. I said, okay, let me explain something to you. So let me explain something to you. I said, I get what you're saying. I do, and you're right. But less than 20% of the world's population has a 4-year degree. Yeah. That leaves about 80-some people that say bad as you want to breathe. That'll be the rest of us. So you go knock out that little 18%. You go get a monopoly on that 18%. I'm gonna stay hood. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm just gonna GED it out. I'm gonna say some wrong stuff. Half of them probably don't know I'm saying it wrong in the first place. The other half, who cares? But you running from your past. You all embarrassed because you didn't finish high school. It's you and a whole bunch of others, boo. You embarrassed because you got pregnant. It's you and a whole bunch of others that got it. And so I'm murdering y'all because I'm being honest about my past. And I'm relating and getting millions of people. I'm all over the world because they got the same problems in Australia. They got the same problems in Canada. They got the same problems in New Zealand. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. They got the same problems in Hawaii. Come on, somebody. You talking, you hear me? They got the same problems all over the world. So while you sit here trying to act like you something you got, I will embrace my past. Because it defines who Eric Thompson is. It gives me my DNA. It separates me from every other motivational speaker in the world. Tony Robbins, I don't care how sweet he is, he can't come over here.
That's right.
Y'all not hear what I'm telling you? I do consulting work in the public school system. Watch this. I got a monopoly on pens. Yep. Why? Because the average sweet white consulting company that has empirical data, evidence-based data. They're not trying to go in the hood and deal with Boquisha or Parity Scholarship. I'm just keeping 100. I don't care how smart they are. They're not trying to come in the hood at nighttime and do a program at night. They're not trying to go. Now they might go at 8 o'clock in the morning, but when the sun sets, they ain't trying to be out there when the sun sets. I got a monopoly. Tony Robbins ain't coming to the hood. I got it on lockdown. He's not coming. Tracy, whatever his name is, he ain't coming. I got a whole hood that they not coming to. And then watch this. Once I embrace my past, with your 2-parent background, with your money, I'm still #1 in the world because I got that dog. I'm still #1 in the world. Because the stuff we talking about is adversity. We talking about dealing with adversity. So you can talk all that stuff you read in the book, but when they hear me, they know this ain't come from no book. They can feel that this is real. And that's what I'm talking about. I don't need no statistics. And so you're playing yourself when you're out here trying to look a certain way in front of me. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. Embrace what God allowed you to go through so that you can have a unique experience. And then give me my last one. That's it right there. I'll leave you. Embrace yourself. If nobody else does, you can't ask me to embrace you if you haven't embraced yourself first. You can't put that stress on me. You can't put that weight on me to love you when you don't love yourself. It's a bottomless pit. Know yourself. You can't make me know you. You got to know you first. You got to be a 10 if you want to attract a 10. You can't be a 2 and attract a 10. You can't be a 4 and attract a 10. I told y'all I got something to do. I should be in St. Louis. But Stormy in this program, they attract, they